Immediately come in here, and then exit.
Also, yeah, in case you noticed, that big guy is the same as the Igor boss, the second boss. Actually, Blade, you could probably manage with level 2, but keep it level 3 just so you have room for it to lose, because level 3 is still useful. And trust me, you're going to do this as many times as you can until everything is maxed, and until you have full health. Because even though I've fought this boss many, many times, it's still tough. Well, actually, this boss, I shouldn't say this boss, but you'll see what I mean.
Alright, full health. We are so ready. So, this game has 5 final bosses. Well, I shouldn't say that. In this game, oh, why didn't I charge this bar? Shoot. The final boss is in 4 parts. You do not get to heal or save between these 4. It's tough. The first one is Misery. Misery, and right off the bat, we got a pretty tough fight. Misery is not easy. I've fought her so many times, I know her pattern, but, I mean, the spur does make a pretty good joke out of her, but still. She's not easy. You want to conserve as much health as you can, because you're going to need it. Which means you want to kill Misery as fast as possible. If you need to, you can farm health and energy off those guys. But there went Misery. That's the first one now, which is good. I actually beat her without getting hit. We now see those. We now head up here. Before you go into this, in fact, before you go into Misery, charge your level 3 spur. I forgot to do that. Same goes for this. Now we're going to be fighting the Doctor. The red crystal. Boom! Instant hit. Very nice. So the Doctor is the second one. This guy, again, also pretty easy if you have the spur. If you don't have the spur, though, your weapon of choice is going to only be Blade level 2. Get up right next to him and just spam the hell out of it. Again, Doctor, pretty easy. He only has 2 attacks. Neither of them are hard to dodge. Now, even if you do have the spur, don't use it for this guy. Missile Launcher is going to be your key here. Muscle Doctor is not easy. This is the reason you want the Missile Launcher at level 3 before the final boss. Is because of this guy. Shoot. And you want to try to keep it at level 3 too. Once he's down to low health, you can just switch to the spur. Like, one shot will kill him like that. The Doctor then dissolves into a bunch of red crap. But he's not dead, you'll see in a minute. Shoot, I kind of wanted to keep the Missile Launcher at level 3, because the Missile Launcher at level 3 is also kind of key for the final bosses. Or this. Alright, so now we're going to fight the pseudo-final boss, which is a guy I've mentioned a few times, is the Undead Core. If you don't know what you're doing, this is very tough. This is the second of the very hard boss fights in the game. The first was the Core, the second is this one. So there's this cutscene. See, I thought the Core was teleported to a laboratory. This ain't no lab. Shall not escape. This is the only time in the game the song Zombie plays. Because the Doctor does not die. Misery tries to attack him, fails miserably. 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 Get it? Morphs Misery into a disgusting thing with a wand. The red crystal then controls Sue. Now here is the key to this boss. You're gonna fight a possessed Sue controlled by the red crystal, Misery controlled by the doctor, and that thing at the same time. Here's my strategy to this, because this does work. Whether or not you have the spur or blade, use either one of those weapons. Destroy Sue first. Otherwise, Sue will ruin your day. If you have the spur, just try to just annihilate her with the spur. If not, get up next to her and hit her with blade level 2 or 3 as much as you can. But whether or not, no matter what you're doing, you want Sue down first. That is an absolute key to this strategy I use. In fact, don't even bother with the core. Sue will fall sometimes once you do a lot of damage to her, but she won't die. One fight on this, one time I fought this boss, I kept knocking her down, but she wouldn't die. You'll know she's done when she is knocked down and goes through the floor. Like, watch her. See, there she... Nope, she's not dead. No, wait, yes, she is. Because on the Retribution ending, she doesn't go through the floor. That's right, I forgot about that. When you take out Sue, you now want to focus on the core. Now, there's a key to doing this. These fish things are key, because you're going to want to use those to farm health and missiles. If you have the spur, you're going to be using the spur through the rest of this fight. Or, in fact, you can even manage with blade level 2. In fact, I should be using it. But whenever the core face comes up, that's when you're going to be switching to the missile launcher and blowing the crap out of the core. If you have the spur, you can also do that. But otherwise, you're just going to want to stay on this middle platform here and keep killing these fish-looking guys for health and missiles. Although you only want to shoot when you can actually see the core's face. Otherwise, it can't be guaranteed that your missile or spur shot is going to hit. The thing moves back and forth throughout the room, so when you see it is when you're going to want to shoot it. This boss is tense. I love tense fights. They're the reason I get up in the morning to play video games. This is also what I think to be the most fun fight in the game. Alright, here he comes. If you're using the spur, don't bother hitting it with anything less than a fully charged shot or spamming normal shots, normal bullets. Otherwise, it's not going to be worth your time. Also, another thing, try not oh shoot. Don't kill Misery, because she's the reason those fish things spawn. Now, here comes the important part of the fight. When he gets to about a quarter health left, he'll start doing this. Get off the middle platform as fast as you can, like I just did. You'll know he's going to start doing this when his face is replaced with that giant hole thing. When he starts doing this, never get on that middle platform again. The blasts only go there, but they do, I think, 10 or 20 damage. So if you hit them, you're pretty much screwed. They're not a one-hit kill, but they can screw you over. But here's what you want to do. It's not... Now, normally you would probably want to go down and shoot him when you have the chance, but I developed a little quick thing that is actually much more effective. It involves the fireball. Like I said earlier, the fireball is crucial for my strategy against the final boss, the pseudo-final boss. When he gets close, switch to the fireball. Disregard the fish guys. If they hit you, they hit you. Just launch a fire stream out of holy hell at this guy. Like, see, I didn't do it fast enough. He's going to go away. Normally, you can sometimes do it in one pass-through of him, but if you can't, you'll have to be able to do it in two. Dude, my heart is beating so fast right now. I love it when that happens when I'm playing video games, when I'm playing a tense boss. It's fun. I love adrenaline rushes. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot! That was close. And otherwise, while you're waiting for him to come, just continue farming missiles or health or energy off of these fish guys. Wait for the Undead core to come back. But like I said, don't kill Misery, otherwise you're not going to be able to farm the health off of the fish guys. Otherwise, just launch a fire stream right out of hell, and down goes the undead core. Now, if you're